Mr. Wood, thanks for coming back. This is fun. We're excited that you're here. We're excited that we get to talk about school levies again. I can't believe it's been, 2 years since we did this again previously? Yeah. So issue 32 is why you're here today. And we want to go through the levy and go through, you brought some PowerPoints. We'll throw those up on the screen. And hopefully we can help convince all the taxpayers here in Tallmadge why they need to vote for this replacement levy. Simple levy. It's not costing a lot. It's probably one of the easiest ones you've done, right?
None of them are easy.
Okay.
I mean, all of it's a big ask. But I think this one's a good opportunity to share with the community what permanent improvement's all about. And it also illuminates the nature of school funding. And I think this levy in particular is a good example of why schools have to ask the taxpayers for help once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Illuminate, good word.
Yeah.
It's very true because a lot of people don't really understand how we fund our schools.
Yeah.
So let's go through it. Tell us exactly what a PI is.
So permanent improvement, it's very important to understand what permanent improvement funds are. I mean, it is separate money that it can only be used for physical assets, things with a lifespan of 5 years or longer. And therefore, it's really the community's best mechanism for ensuring that our facilities are maintained and kept clean, functional, and worthy of community pride. We've had, Tallmadge City Schools has had a permanent improvement fund since 1976. And again, the power of it is that those monies can't be used for anything else. So as schools succumb to the cycle of funding, even during when we're struggling with funding, this money can't be allocated to labor or to anything else. It needs to be used to maintain our facilities. So again, it's almost an insurance policy for maintaining and keeping our facilities nice.
So what do you say to the naysayers who have been through our buildings and say, oh my goodness, you guys have brand new awesome schools that look fantastic. The high school, even though it's older, it still looks amazing. Why do we need this money?
It's because of this money that all those things you just said are true. That building's 15 years old, and you're right. People walk through it now and they say, oh my gosh, I can't believe this building's 15 years old.
Yeah.
But it has very sophisticated HVAC systems, the roof's getting up there in years, the paving, all those things that you need to do to maintain a facility like that has been able to be maintained because of permanent improvement funds.
So what happened in 76?
So 1976 is when we originally passed the PI levy. Now what has happened since then, since in 1996 was the last time we did what's called a replacement levy, which essentially puts the amount collected, the rate in which it's collected back up to 1.25. And that's what when I mentioned earlier, Chad, about illuminating how levies work, that's why this is a real good example. What happens over time, because of House Bill 920, is over time the amount of money that a levy collects, a property tax collects, stays the same.
Right.
But the cost increase,
Right.
Inflation, technology, sophistication of systems, all those things increase over time. But because of House Bill 920, the amount of money collected. So the last time this levy was replaced was in 1996. So that's 28 years ago.
Long time ago.
So 28 years ago, the PI levy collected about $375,000. It still collects that amount today, $375,000. So back in 1996, based on property valuations, 1.25 mills collected $375,000. Today, it's only about 0.55 mills is the rate based on how property values have increased in Tallmadge, which is a good thing. But the amount of money collected is about the same. So what this issue 32 is doing is putting that millage back to 1.25. We're restoring it to its original amount, and that's why it's called a replacement levy.
Okay, so I've heard some talk on Tallmadge Talk. You're going to get a new admin building. This is all for you.
Well,
what's going to happen with this money?
It's going to go into maintaining our facilities. So, I mean, we just spent a lot of money. The people of Tallmadge just invested a tremendous amount of money, not only in our high school, which is 15 years old now, but also that spectacular new K-8 campus. And all of that, it's important for us to maintain it and keep it worthy of the community's pride. So this money is going to go to keep those facilities up to date, the HVAC systems, roofs, all the maintenance associated with them. It's also going to help us with some fixing up some athletic facilities as well. I think anybody that's been near the middle school, the K-8 campus lately, in the old stadium, there's some things there that are really in disrepair that we frankly haven't had the money to fix up. So we want to fix up those bleachers and that track. And that's a great example of some things that we'll be able to fix that
Good.
Overdue.
Yeah, we're excited for that. I know I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've covered everything on here, right? Is there anything else you want to touch on?
I think, for us, and I'm as a school board member that just put together the 5-year strategic plan.
Yep.
And one thing that's a priority for our school board, and I know it's a priority for our families, is when they drive through and look at our buildings, they want to be proud, right?
Yep.
They want the pavement to look nice and clean. They want all the safety features that are so important for our kids to feel safe and for our parents to feel comfortable of sending their kids to our buildings each day. We want to keep our facilities beautiful, and we want them to be worthy of the community's pride. So issue 32 and PI funds is the best way to help do that.
So Steve, quick question. How much is this going to cost the average homeowner?
Yeah, like I said, the millage rate is moving from about 0.55 mils is what it's collecting at now, and it's putting back to that original 1.25. So that's about 0.7 mils, and that'll cost the average homeowner about $2 per month per $100,000 of valuation.
Fantastic.
$2 a month.
Yeah, that sounds like a no-brainer for everybody out there. I really hope that everybody sees how much this does not cost the average homeowner this year, because it's not a new levy we're adding on. It's a replacement levy, so it's only costing a little, but $2 per $100,000. So the average home in Tallmadge is what, 200, 180?
Appraised value around $200,000.
Yeah.
So maybe $4.
So $4 a month, folks.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Well, thank you. On behalf of the school board, we really appreciate you, all your hard work that you're doing here. And we just look forward to passing this levy. So with that, I get to say something that he cannot say is vote yes on issue 32. We're really looking forward to passing this levy and helping keep our schools looking amazing. Thanks for watching.